ABC6 Sports Zone is here and it's back. Don't you just love the kids? Let's do this. I'm Richard Denson.
And I'm Jose Solis, and you are absolutely correct, Richard. Thank goodness, too. There is nothing like Friday Night Football, and we've got a lot of awesome games here in Southeast Minnesota. So let's get right to it, shall we, Richard?
Yes, indeed, Jose. I got to ask, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Oh,
in the words
I'm
of
ready.
DX, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. And we know you're ready to go, so let's go. We begin Sports Zone with the reigning defending Class AA champion Chatfield Gophers, who are on the road taking on the Dover-Eyota Eagles.
Now, both teams picked up convincing victories last week, but who would keep their momentum going? That's the question. Chatfield already up 8-0 after a sandbagger touchdown when the Gophers cough up the ball. Eagles have the rock in prime position. How will Dover-Eyota respond? Landon Leonards gets the handoff, but he is immediately met with resistance. Chatfield Seth Getzinger and Sean Koenigs team up for the tackle there. Eagles decide to try a field goal, but it's no good, and the Gophers respond with another Sam Backer touchdown. They take advantage of the situation very much so, but just when it looked like the Eagles were down, they were most certainly not out. Landon Leonards taking the return here, and watch him run. He's running with all he's got. He's able to break the plane in time. Yes, indeed, for a Dover-Eyota touchdown, though Chatfield would eventually win this game in the end, 42-19 final. Now, next up on the slate, a matchup pitting the Gophers' heated rivals St. Charles versus the team they beat last Friday, the Lourdes Eagles, Richard.
Yeah, I was at that game. Saints looking for a 2-0 start to keep pace with their Three Rivers Conference foes, while the Eagles, home with Chatfield in the early going, they're looking for their first win. Before we get to the highlights before the game, a moment of silence held for 20-year-old Lourdes graduate Ethan Smith, who tragically died in a plane crash on Tuesday. A couple of minutes into the first quarter, Lourdes junior quarterback Adam Selling with a gain of a couple of yards himself from the 50. Saints senior Titan Smalls from the Saints 40-yard line. You're going to watch him right here on your screen. He's going to run toward the sideline, and he's taken down by 3 Eagles. Look at that gang tackle right there. Not only players and fans trying to stay dry as the rain started to pick up during the first quarter. Ooh, Mother Nature rearing its ugly head again. Even the Lourdes cheerleaders had to take shelter. Lourdes Eagles fumble right here. There's recovered by the Saints senior Carson Sanders. Is still over 11 minutes left in the first half, and it's scoreless until St. Charles is in the red zone after attempting a touchdown. They got it 1st and goal, and you're going to watch right here. They're going to get a touchdown by Saints. Titan Smalls. The extra point is good. Referee a little bit blocking our view, but take my word for it. St. Charles scores a touchdown. They led Lourdes 7-zip with 8 minutes left in the first half. They go on to defeat the Saints 24-7. Now staying in Olmsted County, but moving out to Stewartville, they hosted Albert Lee in a battle to see who is the superior Tiger, Jose.
Yeah, indeed, Richard. And Albert Lee opened 2022 with a blowout loss, while Stewie had a blowout win. Now, we joined this game in the second half, and Stewartville is up huge, 48-0 with about 9 minutes before halftime. Albert Lee trying to come up with any sort of spark in the rain. Outside run by Max Edwin. Tries to turn the corner and gets hit out of bounds. Tough sledding for the fans as they break out the umbrellas, but amidst the weather, a deep drop all the way downfield and is just over the defender Connor May with a major catch for Albert Lee. It's a first down. Subsequent play, Stewie brings forth the pressure to the quarterback. He rolls to his right and another surefire pass, this time to Ty Brown. Another set of downs, AL inside the red zone, but Drew Jelinek ensures no points are scored as he records a sack for Stewie. Albert Lee gets absolutely hammered. Stewartville proving to be the mightier Tiger tonight, 71-7. Goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious, indeed.
Yeah.
71-7. Woo!
Yikes, yeah. Now back to Rochester, but shifting gears to Albert Lee's Big 9 conference rivals, Owatonna and Century.
The visiting Huskies were last season's Section 1-5A runner-ups, while the Panthers made it to the section semifinals in 2021. Now we take you to 6 minutes left in the first half. Owatonna leading Rochester Century 10-zip when a carry by senior Amonte Davis gets the Panthers a first down. And then later on in the play, you're going to see an interception by Owatonna senior Owen Byer. A huge 33-yard run for Panthers quarterback Harrison Esau is going to come up right here on your screen. Harrison Esau, one of those players who wanted to seize the QB1 spot, and you're going to see it right here as he comes up with a big play. Owatonna still is up 10-0, but they go on to eventually beat Century 24-0. Owatonna gets the shutout victory. Now to more Big Nine football, the Northfield Raiders coming to the Med City to play the defending Section 1-5A champions, the Mayo Spartans.
Yeah, and we head to Mayo High School as the Mayo Spartans take on Northfield Raiders. Second half, Spartans up 14-0. Northfield squib kicks off to James Mankato. It may be chilly and rainy in Rochester, but life is a beach for the Spartan fans tonight. Torrid Pappenfuls takes the handoff up the far sideline for a Spartan gain. Quarterback Reese Grimsrud, under pressure, evades the Raider rush, gets the pass off for first down yardage, but it's all for naught as the play is called back for an illegal forward pass. As Grimsrud gets the pass beyond the line of scrimmage, Mayo forced to punt. Spartans pin the Raiders back deep inside their own 10-yard line. And the Spartans, though, they do go on to win 35-6. That's your final score. And a tough win out there in the elements, in the rain.
I swear, Mother Nature just rearing its ugly head, but we were still able, for the most part, to complete all these games. No delays. As far as I'm concerned, no delays tonight. Now, when we come back, we head out to Fillmore County for a Section 1A championship rematch. I love rematches, Jose.
Yeah, so do I. And it's the Trojans versus the Falcons, the two favorites to win the section. Again, our game of the week. Please do not go anywhere.
It's time for the Shields Game of the Week, powered by Rochester Motor Cars.
We played hard. I thought we didn't play very smart at times. We gave up two big plays, which, usually Rushford-Peterson football doesn't do. But you got to be in the right place at the right time, and you got to be able to play blocks and make those plays when it's your turn.
When we play Rushford, and just like any other team, I think consistency, the team that executes and the team that makes the fewest mistakes and doesn't turn the ball over, those things win football games. So, we're not a one-weapon team. I think you look at Jace Keeney, scored both of our touchdowns. We've got a lot of guys on the outside that can catch the ball.
Welcome back to ABC 6 Sports Zone, and right now it's time for something that you have been waiting for, the return of the ABC 6 Game of the Week. Isn't that right, Richard?
Yes, sir, and our debut matchup is a big one. Fillmore Central versus Rushford-Peterson. Now, when we were out and about doing our high school football preview series, I spoke to several Three Rivers Conference coaches who said these two teams will be the favorites to come out of the sections. They played twice last year, with Rushford taking both of those games. But that second victory, Jose, 7-0, just a touchdown.
Exactly, that's crazy.
Could this match be the first of two again? Well, it's too early in the season to tell, but Fillmore Central, they definitely want the results to be different. We're going to go to the opening drive for the Trojans. It's sophomore Jonah Bunkie getting the carry, and the Falcons defense is going to pop the ball loose, and they recover it. A big turnover early for the Falcons, and later in the quarter, Falcons get all the way down to the red zone. Senior quarterback Dylan O'Connor doesn't get the best snap, but he still manages to sling it down the left field sideline to fellow senior Bryce Corson, who comes up with the snag for a touchdown. What a play.
Amazing.
Falcons up 7-0. Now, Trojans back on offense, playing with a little bit more physicality as Bunkie catches the short pass, lowers his shoulder, and barrels over a defender coming close to the pylon, but just short. No worries, though, because later in the drive on fourth down, senior quarterback Riley Tesh keeps it himself, and with the help of his O-line, powers his way for the touchdown. Extra point was no good, but RP cuts the deficit to 1, down 7-6. Early second quarter, Fillmore Central looks to respond, but another bad snap to O'Connor, and this time the Trojans defense come up with it in the end zone. Trojans take a 13-6 lead. They're rolling right here as the crowd loves it. Falcons back with the ball, and they make sure there's no mistakes on this drive. Punctuating with another O'Connor to Corson connection for 6 on their side. We talk about 6 on your side, 6 on their side. Extra point is good. Fillmore Central retakes the 14-13 lead, but they ain't done yet, because in the first half, in the 2-minute drill, O'Connor floats one up down the sideline to Jace Keene, who you heard Coach talking about, who comes up with the grab for the 30-yard touchdown. Extra point no good, but the Falcons take a 20-13 lead at halftime. Here's what FC coach Chris Minsky had to say.
When these two teams get together, that's exactly what this is, the kind of game it is, right? It's got to, whoever can make the fewest mistakes, and we keep throwing punches.
Fillmore Central kept up the pressure on the Trojans, and they would go on to post a 33-13 victory. What a game, Jose. Jeez.
Not bad for our first Sports Zone. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week.
A, B, see you later.